All righty, folks. Shh, don't tell anyone. Secret forecast. And look, it's disco time. What do you say? Come on, John.
Laser light show, disco.
This is what?
So this is at 4 a.m. this morning. I saw on the radar that there was a snow shower or something out near where I grew up. This is the camera at our family's cabin in Elk County.
That's amazing. It just looks
coming down like crazy. It looks like they got, I checked the camera just now. It looks like they got about an inch.
Dusting to an inch or so, but it looks like a laser show. It looks like some type of background at a disco or something. That's amazing. Temperatures now close to 30. High temperatures today, and they're not going anywhere. We're going to be stuck in the upper 20s to near 30 all day today. Dun, 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 dun. And then tonight down to about 20. We can handle that, right?
We can handle it.
So, John, are you amazed? It's all based on wind direction. We have a west wind, right?
Yep.
So what that west wind does, it'll die down tomorrow. But look what it does to the moisture plumes. If we were watching this morning from the Williamsport camera all morning long, it was dark, it was showery with snow, and then all of a sudden the sun comes out. These clouds drifting with that west to east flow. And I wanted to show you this. This is the Binghamton National Weather Service government webcam. What do you think?
Nice.
I think did they clean it up since we were making fun of them? I think maybe what they have to do is they have to call a guy who comes in with government Windex and a government cloth.
$800 government Windex.
And he drives a leased Ford Taurus, and they have to pay him $500 an hour, and then he comes up and he cleans the lens of the webcam.
From Washington, D.C.
He comes up from Washington, D.C. And then there's 10 forms to fill out. But, hey, they did a good job there,
and
right?
He stays for a week.
He stays for just to make sure. And here's a private citizen webcam, which is free. And you can see some sky trying to poke out with some blue there. But the winds, again, this is west.
Yeah, those waves are really
northwest,
showing the wind out there.
And this is how much snow fell yesterday if you live up north. After the rain, we had a crusty inch or two, Godzilla up in Susquehanna County. So it's all about that wind direction. And you can see those plumes. Look at how they're lining up with that west-southwest wind. Isn't that beautiful?
But it keeps all that lake effect up north of us.
Up north of us. So if these winds all of a sudden shifted like this, we would have a streamer just like this, and we'd say whiteout conditions in parts of the area. But it's all about that wind direction. So all we're getting is a few brief snow flurries and a snow shower. You can see this one now leaving Lackawanna County, Susquehanna County.
House.
My house getting a snow shower, but they're going to die down. Much of the day today is going to be quiet and partly sunny. And you better go out and take the dog for a walk because it's getting depressed. Your dog is getting the winter blues, right?
How about yesterday?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I was like this, just looking out the window, rain. I actually
How many times did you go over the window?
I seriously did about 100 times.
I did too. Just kept looking.
And one time I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for a bike ride in the rain. That's how sick I am. It's not a good problem to have. Just saying, John. Look at his I can't stay in my house. All right, what do you think about today's pointer? Under something Christmassy. And check this one out. It's Suzanne. Did you ever go to Howard Elmer Park in Bradford County?
I don't think so.
That could be one of your maybe on the Pennsylvania Road things. But
she's got crutches.
Yeah, she just had hip surgery, she said, but she thought about us and took this pointing picture under a nice little arch with the lights up. But the question I have for John Meyer and everyone, if you wear a Grinch shirt, does that make you a fan of the Grinch? Or are you mocking the Grinch?
That's a good question.
Because
are you a Grinchy person? She doesn't look like a Grinch.
No, she doesn't. And she even has the Grinch hat.
She's wearing it ironically.
It's an ironic thing.
Yeah. Or she's the happy version of the Grinch?
I don't know. It's a deep thought. If I wore a shirt with Jeffrey Dahmer on it,
whoa,
what would that make me? Am I mocking the guy? Am I saying
you shouldn't wear that shirt?
I'm not a serial killer. I hate serial killers. What does it say?
Don't wear that one.
I'm not. I'm just saying when you wear an evil character, what does it mean?
Good question. But he's a redeemed evil character.
He redeemed. Okay. So anyway, so there's the crutch. It represents the wind direction. And then there's your west wind. Now tomorrow she's going to be right over. So the winds lie down and it looks like a nicely sunny day with no snow showers. You can see even over the Great Lakes, they're gone because the crutch is gone. Then partly sunny on Saturday, partly sunny on Sunday. Look at the crutch. It's coming back. So now we have more of a south wind, and that's going to increase temperatures, and we could be looking at some scattered rain and snow showers. That's Sunday night, Monday morning. It doesn't look like much. No big deal, and then it should dry out Monday afternoon. So here we go 3 things you need to know. No weather issues all the way through Sunday. Come on,
Nice.
right? The sun will feel nice, but it's about as low as it gets in the sky.
Oh
Only
my
25
gosh,
degrees
it's really
above the
something.
horizon. In the summer, it's like 75 degrees.
Yeah.
So above average temperatures all next week, and it starts Sunday. And here's a deep thought for you, folks. Everybody, John already knows the answer, but do you remember what Christmas weather was like last year? Dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun,
funny because we all focus on how much we want a white Christmas.
Yeah, and then you
how
forget, and then it means nothing.
it means nothing.
Then it means nothing because it goes away. Well, last year, Christmas Eve was in the 40s, Christmas Day was in the 50s. No snow on the ground, and there was no precipitation. It was just like a warm, dull
50s,
Christmas.
yeah, that was warm.
Pretty warm. And just thinking, 2 weeks today, it's the day after Christmas. And that's a big holiday for me because the stress is over for my wife, and the days start getting longer.
Yes.
Woo,
That's the
baby!
key.
This big cold lobe lifts on up, so it looks like a little wiggle moves through on Monday. That's the showers in the morning. Another one, maybe Tuesday, a few showers. But look at the jet stream next week. You see what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, pretty flat.
Yeah, it's pretty flat, and that means no big storms and near to above average temperatures. And there's the long range forecast for you. So looks pretty quiet through the weekend. It's going to warm up a little bit, and then a few showers, rain, maybe a wet flake, and then again Tuesday into Wednesday. But next week looks pretty quiet, at least through Wednesday or Thursday. Right, Johnny, baby?
Right.
Let's see if he can be honest right now. 2 weeks today. I'm not going to tell your wife, shh. Are you kind of happy Christmas will be over?
I think a little bit.
Doesn't make you a bad
I'm
person.
not a bad person. I promise.